Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, May 26, 2017, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Softbank, which is a giant technology company in Japan that last year bought ARM, and now they have taken a $4 billion stake in NVIDIA, and it seems that it makes it the fourth biggest shareholder. Of course, SoftBank needs technology and needs to be close to technology and good technology in order to continue its business. And it seems that they are doing so by investing wisely in different important companies. Well, if you were on Windows 10 Creators Update, yesterday was a update was released, and it pushes the build number of your Windows 10 operating system to 15063.332. It is mostly bug fixes, and of course, I will be posting a separate video if you want to know in details what this fixes and what it does on your PC. It is only for Windows 10 Creators Update, and it is part of the new at least twice a month update schedule that Microsoft is trying to push on updates. Well, if you're on Windows 7, Windows 8.1, and you were surfing the web and ran into some blue screen of death, it seems that there's a very weird bug affecting the NTFS file system. And apparently it mostly concerns websites or web pages that might actually use a folder which is $MFT. This folder already exists also in Windows, and basically when that happens, you actually have a major slowdown of your computer suddenly, and then you've got a blue screen of death. It affects only Windows 7 and 8.1. Microsoft is looking at it, but it's still not sure why it's happening, so there will be eventually an update to fix this, but it might not be ready for today for sure. So if you got a blue screen and a slowdown when going on the internet, you might just be a victim of this little bug. That is a very weird one, by the way. We've learned a little more about the surprise decision of Microsoft to rename Beam to Mixer, and we were wondering why they did not keep the Beam name. Well, it seems that they did change the name because they have not the rights to use Beam in all the markets that they are actually in. So because of that, basically they've changed the name to Mixer. It's very interesting to see that it's mostly a change due to the rights to the Beam name. And of course, they took the time to explain that there were new features at the same time. Well, a analyst was saying that we need more coders, more tech specialists, more IT department workers, and that it's very important to actually help your children at a very young age learn to use technology. There are different ways to do this, of course, not only by using the technology in itself, but one of the things also they were saying is, you need to show them how to, for example, code. It might sound like something complex that children don't want to learn, but Microsoft, for example, is doing a great effort with Minecraft in using, code, explaining basically how to code in Minecraft to do things that children want to have in their games. So they say that we need more and more as we'll go into the future, and it's important to start at a young age to make sure that they are ready for the future. In other news, we have an interesting story of a IT worker that has detailed the complexity of business tech and how it helps basically viruses and ransomware like WannaCry to spread easily. He was talking about how in an IT environment, first of all, many computers are not updated, not because they don't want to update them, but they require very often a restart. And as Windows Update needs a restart most of the time to install updates, well, a lot of these PCs were ready to update, but they just needed that restart. They also talk about, he was also talking about how, remote workers, for example, with their PCs connecting to servers within the companies can sometimes also make this problem occur. And, talking about the diverse way of doing things and how isolation of systems and how it's very, very difficult in enterprise to really stay up to date and everything. So a very interesting story that is on Computer World, and that really kind of shows us how complex the issue is, and it's not as simple as, well, why isn't it updated? It's much more complex than that. And basically, how modern can a school be? Well, it seems that there are few schools that are trying out a new facial recognition software, and basically, it tells the teacher when a student is not paying attention. Yep, computers are now looking at the face of the little students in school, and it will raise an alarm saying, hey, that student isn't paying attention. So that's kind of interesting. And I don't know, we'll see if it helps in any ways or it just annoys children. But this is how modern school can be today. And so this was the Tech News Update for Friday, May the 26th, 2017. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. You like our videos, why not help us with PayPal donations, and why not become a patron at patreon.com/radio and computers. It helps us out and ensures that we make videos for the future. Thank you for watching.